play before bumping in with Caitlin? It seemed like she turned to you a little bit after the Fever
I
score.
ain't answering no Caitlin Clark questions.
That's no problem. It's all good. You don't have to answer any questions about Caitlin Clark.
Is Caitlin Clark the new enemy of Kennedy Carter? Or is Kennedy Carter's career just falling apart? Today, we're diving into the explosive story that's got the basketball world buzzing. How a fierce rivalry turned into a controversy that may have ended Carter's WNBA journey for good. In the world of pro sports, controversy is a powerful tool. Sometimes it elevates stars, other times it sidelines them. The WNBA is no exception, constantly juggling the line between exciting rivalries and damaging scandals. And at the heart of it all is Kennedy Carter, a talented, fiery player whose recent absence from the league has everyone asking, what really happened? If you love basketball drama, want the inside scoop on this heated feud, and want to know what it means for the future of women's hoops, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Let's get into it. Kennedy Carter's journey to the WNBA was marked by high expectations and potential. Drafted 4th overall by the Atlanta Dream in 2019, Carter was heralded as one of the league's brightest prospects, a dynamic guard capable of scoring at will and defending with tenacity. Her collegiate career at the University of Texas showcased her scoring ability and versatility, leading to her being a top 5 pick in a draft class that promised star power. From her rookie season, Carter demonstrated flashes of brilliance. Her scoring prowess, quickness, and aggressive defense made her a standout. Many analysts saw her as a future all-star, a player who could carry teams and become a face of the league. Her style of play, hard-nosed, energetic, and fearless, resonated with fans seeking excitement in a league that often struggles to draw attention compared to its NBA counterpart. However, behind the scenes, Carter's attitude and conduct began raising eyebrows. Reports from her early years in the league describe a player with a fiery temperament, prone to confrontations and outbursts. During games, she occasionally displayed frustration, and there were whispers of disagreements with teammates and coaches. While some viewed her fiery personality as a necessary trait for a competitive athlete, others saw signs of trouble brewing. One of the earliest major incidents occurred during her tenure with the Atlanta Dream. During a game, Carter reportedly attempted to fight a teammate after a disagreement over her attitude, an alarming red flag for team management. The incident was brushed aside at the time but foreshadowed deeper issues.
Play before bumping in with Caitlin. It seemed like she turned to you a little bit after the
I ain't
Fever score.
answering no Caitlin Clark questions.
Multiple chances, same problems. After her stint in Atlanta, Carter was traded to the Los Angeles Sparks, who believed they could harness her talent and channel her energy positively. Initially, she performed well on the court, but her reputation persisted. Reports indicate she struggled to maintain close relationships within the team, often clashing with coaches and teammates over her attitude and conduct. One notable episode involved her being benched for poor conduct during the season. Rather than dismissing her outright, the Sparks paid her nearly $90,000 to leave the team, a move that, while unusual, underscored how difficult it was to manage her behaviour. Despite her off-court issues, her on-court productivity remained high, and she continued to be seen as a talented scorer. A third chance. In 2023, Carter was given another shot with the Chicago franchise, the so-called Chicago Bravado. Her performance on the court was solid, but her reputation preceded her. It was during this season that she became a household name, not for her stats alone, but for a controversial incident that would define her career and public perception: the Caitlin Clark incident. The pivotal moment came in June 2024 during a college basketball game featuring Caitlin Clark, one of the most electrifying young players in women's basketball. Clark, often compared to the likes of Sue Bird or Diana Taurasi, had already begun to establish herself as a future superstar. Her combination of scoring, court vision, and competitive fire made her a magnet for fans and media alike. During a dead ball situation, Carter, playing for Chicago, decided to escalate tensions. In a heated exchange, Carter called Clark a derogatory term and attempted to confront her physically. The incident was caught on camera, and quickly went viral. Social media erupted with reactions, some criticizing Carter's aggression, others questioning her professionalism. Carter later claimed her attack was not malicious but driven by frustration. However, her words and actions painted a different picture. The incident was widely perceived as a display of poor sportsmanship and unsportsmanlike conduct. Following the incident, the media scrutinized Carter's behavior. Analysts and fans debated whether her volatile personality made her a liability or an asset. Some argued that her fiery nature was part of her competitive edge, while others believed her actions set a poor example for aspiring players and tarnished the league's reputation. Carter's subsequent social media posts, including her accusations that ESPN was biased against her and her complaints about being ranked below Clark, only intensified the controversy. Her public persona became that of a player with a chip on her shoulder, often lashing out at critics and media alike. A quiet ban? In the weeks that followed, rumours circulated that Carter had been effectively sidelined from the league. While no official statement was issued, reports indicated she was no longer being considered for roster spots. She eventually signed with Liga Nacional de Baloncesto Profesional Femenil, a professional league in Mexico, effectively ending her career in the WNBA. Speculation abounded. Was Carter banned by the league? Was her departure voluntary? While the league remains tight-lipped, the consensus suggests that her reputation and behaviour made her a pariah among team executives and league officials. The decision to move her abroad appears to be a strategic move, removing a controversial figure from the league's spotlight. Her exit highlights how the WNBA's management has become increasingly cautious about player conduct, especially as the league strives to grow its audience. Controversial figures like Carter can generate headlines, but they can also harm the league's image, especially when incidents cross lines of sportsmanship. Despite her talent, Carter's career stagnation underscores a harsh reality. Talent alone isn't enough to sustain a career in the league. Her history of volatile behaviour and public confrontations have made her a liability for teams hesitant to sign her. The talent versus professionalism dilemma. The WNBA, like many leagues, faces a challenge: balancing the need for star power with the importance of professionalism. Many talented players in the league are overlooked or released because of behavioural issues. Teams prefer players who can contribute on the court and foster a positive team environment. Carter's case is emblematic of this dilemma. Her scoring ability is undeniable. She was among the league's top scorers last season. Yet her reputation for disruptive behaviour and public controversies have made teams wary. The WNBA's talent pool is limited, often filled with players who are overqualified at the entry level, but lack consistency or discipline. The league struggles to develop and retain players with both talent and maturity. Carter's situation exposes this vulnerability. Even a highly talented player can be sidelined or marginalised if her conduct is deemed unacceptable. The role of controversy and villains in sports. Controversy has long been a tool used by sports leagues to boost visibility. The NBA, for example, has thrived on villainous figures like Draymond Green, Dennis Rodman, and others who generate headlines through their antics. These players often become the league's anti-heroes, villains who, paradoxically, elevate the sport's profile. In the WNBA, the presence of such figures is less prominent, but the potential exists. Caitlin Clark's rise, fueled by her on-court talent and her willingness to engage in rivalries and trash talk, has helped keep the league in the headlines. Her confrontations with other players, including Angel Reese and others, have created narratives that attract viewers. Carter's altercation with Clark positioned her as the league's antagonist, a figure who embodies the fiery, unpredictable side of basketball. While her actions were widely condemned, they also drew attention, which the league desperately needs to stay relevant. Villains and controversial figures serve a purpose. They generate buzz, spark debates, and keep fans talking. Without such figures, leagues risk becoming dull and predictable. However, managing this controversy is crucial. Crossing boundaries of sportsmanship can backfire, damaging the league's credibility. This is the billion-dollar question. The league's current challenge is to maintain relevance without relying solely on negative publicity. While controversy can bring attention, it's not a sustainable strategy for long-term growth. The NBA has shown that genuine rivalries, built on on-court competition and personal chemistry, can be more compelling than manufactured drama. Players like LeBron James and Kevin Durant have rivalries that captivate fans because they feel authentic. Similarly, the WNBA can foster rivalries by promoting players' personalities and encouraging competitive spirit. Caitlin Clark's rise is a testament to this approach. Her on-court skill and willingness to engage with opponents have made her a star. The league should focus on developing and showcasing personalities that resonate with fans, athletes who embody professionalism, grit, and authenticity. These players can become role models and help elevate the league's image. While some controversy can be beneficial, the league must set boundaries. Incidents like Carter's altercation with Clark serve as cautionary tales. The league's leadership needs to strike a balance, allowing players to express their competitive fire without crossing into unacceptable behaviour. Looking ahead, the league must invest in cultivating stars who can carry its brand. Caitlin Clark's emergence suggests that the future is bright if the league can harness her talent and personality responsibly. Investing in youth development, marketing, and media exposure can help the league build stars organically. The NBA's success lies in its ability to create narratives around players, stories of perseverance, rivalry, and excellence. Rather than manufacturing conflicts, the league should promote authentic rivalries, matchups where players genuinely dislike each other or compete fiercely, creating compelling storylines. At the same time, the league must uphold standards of sportsmanship and professionalism. Players who cross lines should face consequences, but those who are passionate and fiery without crossing into toxicity should be celebrated. Kennedy Carter's rise and fall encapsulate the complex dynamics of modern sports leagues. Her talent made her a potential superstar, but her volatile behaviour and public controversies ultimately curtailed her career in the WNBA. Her story underscores the importance of balancing star power with professionalism, a lesson that the league must internalise as it seeks to expand its reach. The WNBA's future hinges on its ability to craft narratives that captivate audiences beyond the game itself. Whether through authentic rivalries, compelling personalities, or strategic promotion, the league must embrace controversy carefully, using it as a tool rather than a crutch. Most importantly, the league should focus on fostering a culture where players can be fiery and competitive without crossing boundaries. In doing so, the WNBA can build a sustainable brand rooted in excellence, authenticity, and excitement, ensuring relevance long into the future.